The Wheel of Time will continue to turn for a long time because Prime Video announced a renewal 6 months before the show's November 2021 premiere. In conclusion, Season 2 of The Wheel of Time is a given. Filming is reportedly already well underway. TV Line spoke with Vernon Sanders, head of Global TV at Amazon Studios, just before the premiere finale to learn more about the motivations for the early decision to proceed with a second run. "We are fans of the show, and as new episodes arrived and we observed the high level of craftsmanship, as well as we continued to discuss the direction that future seasons would take with Rafe, we felt very confident that we had something that could last for a very long time for us. We definitely took a lot of time making sure we were making the right decision because these are huge expenditures, but it has paid off for us so far. All praise goes to Rafe, his outstanding crew, and the ensemble, who is led by Rosamund." Due to The Wheel of Time becoming Prime Video's most watched original series of 2021, those investments are already paying dividends. This is quite encouraging for Season 2, which will continue to be influenced by the Robert Jordan original book series. Judkins stated at New York Comic Con in October that involves a lot of yelling, crying, fighting, and two people conversing in a room. "We did lay that foundation. You are now able to see these individuals go. You already know who they are." Robert Jordan produced fantastic trips. People who have read the novels will benefit from seeing the show since they will be able to recognize their own path in each of the characters. We're traveling that route in Season 2. 8 episodes into the season, it's just huge at the finale. I can't wait for others to view it. Subscribe to our channel as we predict what will happen to Maureen, played by Rosamund Pike, and all of her magical friends in Season 2 of The Wheel of Time. What time will The Wheel of Time Season 2 premiere on Amazon Prime Video? The Wheel of Time Season 2 potential release date. When will it air on Amazon Prime Video? Fans had anticipated a release date in the spring or summer of 2022 because filming started in July 2021. But it hasn't turned out to be the case. However, there is some good news. Let's start the drums. The second season of Wheel of Time has finished filming. A drumroll seemed quite suitable given the protracted, drawn-out development procedure. The Wheel of Time's official Twitter page revealed that filming was finished in May of this year. The show released a behind-the-scenes teaser video to commemorate the end of filming that showed a little glimpse of all the effort that went into making the second season of the show. The photograph showed images of the actors and crew during table reads and on-set filming. It also featured some stunt work action and a view of the sculptors in the midst of their creative process. It's quick but jam-packed with intrigue, giving us a peek at new characters, settings, and outfits. Since then, not a single word has been said regarding the release date of the second season. Sadly, we were disappointed. Though not many specifics of The Wheel of Time's ongoing on-screen narrative have been confirmed, we have discovered a few tidbits. The season will have the same 8-episode format as the first series. The first episode of the Season 2 story will be titled A Taste of Solitude, according to the official Twitter feed. One season was never going to be enough with this many tavern in one place. The reveal was made with a post of an image of the script. "We are insatiable. Give us more information." Fans were ecstatic over this message, and several demanded information on a release date or a trailer. Vernon Sanders provided an update on Season 2 on December 22, 2021. "I am really excited for the public to see what we have in store for them since Rafe and his team have delivered us the first edits of the first episodes of Season 2. Sanders responded as follows when asked if Amazon intended to run Season 2 concurrently with the eagerly awaited Lord of the Rings prequel series, which debuted on September 2, 2022. "We're going to release these episodes in a fairly careful manner. In our opinion, they are quite different programs, but we are aware of our genre fans and happy about the variety of content we offer, including those two, The Expanse, The Boys, The Return of Carnival Row, and the amazing show The Peripheral with Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy. The prospect of the future excites us much. In light of this, it shouldn't come as a surprise if The Wheel of Time's second season begins immediately after Lord of the Rings' first season ends. Anxious fans will have to wait even longer for the 8-episode Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, which drops every week. On October 14th, the last episode is planned to air. As a result, we may expect the premiere of the next Wheel of Time season to occur between early October and late November at the earliest. Even while it might not seem like it to those who have been patiently waiting, this is excellent news. We are a great deal closer to the elusive premiere of Season 2 now that production has concluded and the Rings of Power is well underway. The Wheel of Time Season 2 cast, who is returning. Rosamund Pike, who is the principal actor in The Wheel of Time, will undoubtedly return in Maureen Damudred for Season 2, and she is fully committed to giving it her all. Actress Pike from the motion picture Maureen stated, "We are putting our hearts and soul towards something that is epic in scale, that has a lot of action. That you care about the characters because ultimately people will be able to see themselves in any one of our characters, and I think they'll be fan favorites." She discussed what makes Maureen such an intriguing character. "At first, we only see a fraction of the layers that Maureen is going to display as the seasons go on," says Pike. "She doesn't reveal every card, in fact, she only shows a small portion of them. We always tell the truth, but it may not always be the truth you think you hear, she tells Egwene in episode 2. This is a very important piece of wisdom when dealing with Aes Sedai since they may still mislead the truth. She continues, Moiraine is extremely motivated. By the time we first meet her in this season, she has been working for a single goal for 20 years, sacrificing friendships and any other aspirations in the process. In that regard, she is incredibly honorable, but it's also unnerving almost. We anticipate seeing more development in her character. She will be joined by a number of new cast members, such as Ciara Coveney from The Amazing World of Emma, Mira Seal from Broadchurch, and Natasha O'Keefe from Peaky Blinders. Along with those three, Season 2 recurring roles as Uno Nomesta, Mesma, and Ingtar Shino will be played by actors Guy Roberts, Arnis Fedoravicius, and Greg Chilingirian. That's not all, either. Iola Smart, a star of the television series Killing Eve, joined the cast in April, it was revealed. At the fan convention, Jordan Kahn, executive producer Rafe Judkins made the announcement, which the Wrap later corroborated. Smart is anticipated to play Aviendha, a character who first appeared in the third book in the series. She is known as a wise one and is one of the most powerful female channelers on the page, but the specifics of her on-screen character arc are currently unknown. As one of Randall Thor's primary love interests, if the script stays true to the original, Aviendha and Randall Thor may end up being good friends. Additionally, Liandrin Gurael, played by Kate Fleetwood, will make a comeback. However, fans will witness a totally different side of her in upcoming episodes. Fleetwood hinted at the investigation of a deeper and darker side to Gurael during the aforementioned Jordan Kahn panel, and she also promised some surprises for the show's second season. Aside from one notable exception, the rest of the Season 1 cast should also be returning. Fans speculate that the new casting of Matt Cawthon, previously portrayed by Barney Harris, with The Witcher actor Donal Finn may portend a darker future for the character. Showrunner Rafe Judkins declined to clarify when asked why this change had been made prior to Season 2. He did, however, warn Deadline that the shift won't be too startling for the audience. I love him in the show, he remarked, but it's always hard. We're extremely blessed that Barney is so terrific in the first season. Additionally, Donal Finn, who plays Matt in Season 2, is fantastic. I've seen him performing his scenes now up on the set, and they're amazing and really embody the role. Loyal, portrayed by Hamdan Ameshon, is another character whose future appears uncertain in the wake of that Season 1 finale. Fortunately, Rafe has assured EW that Loyal is still very much alive. Loyal is still alive. He is shooting in Prague and is healthy. The true deaths of characters who don't perish in the books are approaching, so I wanted people to be a little on guard. We must, since we are unable to support 2000 series regulars across several seasons. I urge people to mentally get ready because it's coming. Hopefully, people will begin to emotionally prepare as they consider the possibility that Loyal might be gone, but I was unable to. My favorite is him. The Wheel of Time Season 2 plot, what will happen? Vernon Sanders provided a very encouraging reaction when TV Line questioned him about Season 2 and whether it would go even greater than the premiere season. He stated, Rosamund and Rafe both excelled as leaders, being kind, courteous, and genuinely committed to doing things the right way. The question of what can we do even better now that we have introduced this vast world and created these individuals was one that we had in Season 2. Therefore, I can without a doubt predict that Season 2 of Wheel of Time will be bigger, bolder, and more encompassing. There are 14 novels in the original series, which is a lot of content to sort through, so this show needs to be bigger, bolder, and more expansive going ahead. Fortunately, the show's creator, Rafe Judkins, appears to be more than up to the task, as he told Deadline that the show could potentially run for 8 seasons. I have to always approach it as though we would be able to tell the complete tale from the books. If we don't go about it that way, we'll be setting ourselves up to fail, and these stories have such satisfying endings. If we can, I really need to set us up to get there. In the end, I'm not in charge of that. I would love to continue to broaden this world if people enjoy it and Amazon wants to do more. Speaking about growth, Season 2 will see the growing romance between Lan and Nynaeve. Moving ahead for them, Judkins told Collider, what's cool about their relationship in the books is that it's not one you're used to seeing. It resembles a love triangle with a business triangle on top of it. The dynamic between Lan and Nynaeve as well as Lan and Moiraine is also very intriguing. The mutual respect that Nynaeve and Moiraine likewise have for one another is also growing. Because they are both a martyr in their own way, they both nearly tried to use Lan against the other. I believe that these characters truly resemble one another much more than they would want to believe. I adore that triangle and all the various ways it is shown throughout the entire season. Because there isn't much in The Great Hunt, the second book in the Wheel of Time book series, for Lan and Moiraine. The authors will have to get creative to continue their journey. As a result, expect plenty of unique content in Season 2. We attempt to delve into what is there before determining how to broaden it out. And a lot of the interaction between them in that book is an investigation of their connection, which I find to be really fascinating. Additionally, they go far further with it than you would anticipate, and you can also see its negative aspects. The way you see them in Season 1 sets them on this course for Season 2, which will really go into that connection and what makes it tick. As a result, we wanted to build up a means to really get at it in Season 2. After that sinister betrayal at the end of Season 1, Matt's future prospects aren't promising. Following the conclusion, Rafe provided some insight to EW on the character's unexpected path in Season 2. The character who, in my opinion, most obviously wrestles with his darker side is Matt. In Season 2, all of our characters will focus on exploring their deeper selves in an effort to determine how they might balance their dark and light sides. The most obvious and clear-cut conflict is Matt's, but I believe it allows us to position him in a fascinating position for Season 2 so that we can also emphasize more of his humor. He will be portrayed by actor Donal Finn, who excels in comic material, starting in Season 2. He certainly gives the character a lot of humor. It really cuts against some of the darker thoughts Matt has about whether he is a nasty person at his core, which is why it is so wonderful to observe. When can I watch the second season's trailer for The Wheel of Time? New footage ought to be available sooner rather than later since Season 2's filming started even before the first season had finished streaming on Prime Video. Since the exclusive behind-the-scenes teaser video gave us a sneak peek at what to expect, they can't possibly keep fans waiting for much longer. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.